Welcome back to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you hear any background noise, it's just either my cat or my wife, Yennifer. We're all doing things around the house. So I hope you guys don't mind the background noises. Anyways, to continue where we left off, we just started doing the combat training in the Witcher 3. I already know this stuff, but this is just in case people want to watch it and for a little bit more information. This will teach us about how combat works, what weapons we're using, signs, all that stuff. Without further ado, let's continue. Witchers must be prepared to fight all foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers do need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, like non-humans being like animals and things like that, and the other weapon is silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered simple forms of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers also are adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Because we are playing on one of the harder difficulties, we were going to need to use the abilities of all three swords, signs, and alchemy. I am doing a primarily signs build, but alchemy is still going to play a major role in trying to find the weaknesses of the enemy, and swordplay is going to be able to help us with blocking or dodging and fighting enemies when we're out of our energy. So that just tells us how to select the target, lock on.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Done.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Dodge. Use L and press circle. And then to roll, same thing, only X. The dodge is a little quick step so that you can use like a counter attack. And this is used for parrying. This either blocks completely or reduces a lot of the damage of some enemies.
Strike. Counter strike.
And you can counterattack some enemies by tapping the parry button really quickly.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs.
This is the screen we will be seeing most often with our signs build. I'm going to be switching between all of these signs pretty often. So let's start with Quen, of course. Press R2 for the sign. This is a shield.
Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
And this will be our main damage source once we get our build going.
Not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Alright, Geralt, come on.
Now we do Ard. It is a telekinetic blast.
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
This numbs the opponent, or can even mind control them, depending on how you level it up.
Axie can really muddle your mind. Heard enough. Show her, Geralt.
This is a trap that slows enemies, can also damage them.
See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I
It
wanted.
is used to help with visuals on some monsters like Wraiths too.
Quen'll dampen the blow.
Bombs are also going to be important. This one's just a basic bomb. Stand and it'll highlight it. Okay, here we go. Hold R1. You can free aim this. This is also used when you're doing crossbows. Let's try this again here. Right now we have an infinite amount of bombs.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennifer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennifer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vesemir. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Life on the continent and in Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short, or lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear for countless monsters lurking outside of every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating you should fight them with your silver sword. Alright. I'm taking too much damage.
Stench.
Horses are freaking out.
Of course. When armies...
Adrenaline points are not going to matter too much with our build, because adrenaline points is good for the swords builds, but not necessarily for the signs build. There are ways for you to work around that. Like, you can use adrenaline points to spend for signs as well, but that's a special kind of mutagen, which again I'll cover when we get to that point. As you're reading, we are playing in Blood and Broken Bones difficulty. Meditation is not going to help us when we need to get our health back up. We can only get it back up through potions or food, which means we're going to need to get a swallow potion as soon as possible. Swallow regenerates your health over time, and yeah, we'll discover more potions as we go along through the game. This area will help us get pretty much everything we'll need through our journey, though we'll get stronger stuff on our journey. So, you always want to loot the corpses. We do have storage chests. That depends on the location, though.
Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
So, we just got a quest item as well. So let's take a look through our inventory. This is just giving the tutorial about everything that's you need to know. blah, blah, blah. I already know about the sorting and stuff, but it is important. So it's just a simple crystal skull item needed to complete a quest. It doesn't say what quest it is used for, but yeah. It's right in the site of this battlefield, next to the tree where you wake up at. This is Roach, our horse companion, and he will be traveling with us through the entirety of the game. We may get a replacement horse later, but...
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory...
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
So apparently the Witchers of the Wolf School, which is the school that we are in, is siding with the Northern Realms in this war. However, we can make different choices regarding this. Oh, that sun glare.
We going? Help me! Help!
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I think that while yes, you could use a few crowns would get us some things quickly, not having a favor might be better off, because when you have good deeds, you might have higher rewards because they'll offer you more jobs or they'll offer more things. The same could be said about getting a few coins. You're going to get a bunch of jobs anyway, so you may as well just earn a few crowns. But I think in this case, we're going to say no, especially since we didn't actually kill this griffin.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Alright, let's get back on our horse. I don't know how Roach just got there, especially since we kicked him away. That's true.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
Yeah, that's pretty difficult.
In the forest to the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood.
I'm not sure.
Flesh drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard, and we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas.
What is the average height of a horse?
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards are hired watchmen, will not tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked as that symbol on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings.
So, what do you mean? The average height of a horse is 4.5 feet. Which is clearly not 4.7 feet. We go with the higher average height of 6.
Take it easy.
And it's probably like, what, Geralt's height too?
Probably.
Like, you gotta figure, like, mounting a horse from the butt, like, that's gonna be butt-ass difficult.
Yeah.
Huh?
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is the coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Is Geralt's
Okay.
height?
So let's see what this shopkeeper
Show me what you
has.
got behind the counter.
We do want these cards because they are useful for earning money. So we'll spend money to earn money, basically. Here we go. Is there anything else? Could we sell anything? Probably not. I also think I'm going to buy... Well, I mean, we got some free chicken, but I think we're going to buy some alcohol for alchemy. I think the one we need most is Temerian rye. Rye is a kind of bread, true, but it looks like they don't have the Temerian one. They have Nilfgaardian. And then Alcohest is also pretty important. Well, I'll actually just buy... No, never mind. I don't have enough gold to just spend willy-nilly.
Damn.
So, let's see.
This is a pretty realistic.
Looking for a woman.
Wow.
Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the black one's permission first. And seems they hanged the lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennifer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Alright, so I'm going to pause the video here, and we will continue the play next time. I'll see you guys later.